Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Today is an amazing day. If you don't know what Juneteenth is, I don't want to pretty much give you a whole spiel of what it's about. I would just recommend you go ahead and Google it and then just come back to this video just so you can see what I have to say. So once again, happy Juneteenth. This is a great day, a celebration. And so for that, I want to pretty much share at least a couple of books that I have recently ordered. And they came in the mail today, Juneteenth. So I thought it'd be a great idea to share with you the books that I have ordered and that are written by Black authors. So the first book that I got, which has been going around BookTube for a while, and I've been wanting to read it so bad, and that is Pet by Waki Amezi. I know I'm probably slaughtering her name right now, but I just love this cover. Heard great things about this book. It says, Pet is here to hunt a monster. Are you brave enough to look? So this is one of the books that just came in the mail. It's a Stonewall Honors book. It's also a National Book Award finalist, and it has the Walter Dean Myers Honor Award for Outstanding Children's Literature. So that's what all those stickers are on there. So this is one of the books that I got. And just to let you know what this is about, it says, there are no monsters anymore, or so the children in the city of Lucille are taught. Jam and her best friend, Redemption, have grown up with this lesson all their lives. But when Jam meets Pet, a creature made of horns and colors and claws, who emerges from one of her mother's paintings and a drop of Jam's blood, she must reconsider what she's been told. Pet has come to hunt a monster, and the shadow of something grim lurks in Redemption's house. Jam must fight not only to protect her best friend, but also to uncover the truth and the answer to the question, how do you save the world from monsters if no one will admit they exist? And their riveting and timely young adult debut, acclaimed novelist Waki Amezi asked difficult questions about what choices you can make when the society around you is in denial. Which this pretty much fits the description of what's going on with the Black Lives Matter movement. A lot of people have been in denial about what's been happening in America and in society, and now it's being brought up, and people are now realizing what's happening and what's going on, or they're being more aware, I guess you can say, or probably they were in denial and now they have no choice but to face reality. So this is one of the books that I got. The cover is beautiful. I like the little town in the background. And then also, if you do this, when it's naked, it's just white with a feather right here. You can't really see it that well with the gold foiling. And then on the very back, it even says, the problem is when you think you've been without monsters for so long, sometimes you forget what they look like, what they sound like, no matter how much remembering your education urged you to do. It's not the same when the monsters are gone. You're only remembering shadows of them, stories that seem to be limited to the pages or screens you read from, or screens you read them from. Flat and dull things. So yes, people forget, but forgetting is dangerous. Forgetting is how the monsters come back. So yeah, so this is a book that I'm definitely going to be reading. Probably not this month because I already have, if you already checked my TBR for this month, which I'll leave up above in the cards, pretty much all books that are written by Black authors. So this will probably be, I'll probably be reading this in June and continue on doing so. So yeah, so here's the first book. The next book is something that I love dearly. Like, I love Marvel. I love everything about Marvel. And knowing that this author had pretty much written a book about an amazing person that I like so much and I admire so much in the Marvel world, it's going to be a Black Panther novel, Shuri by Nick Stone. So if you don't know anything about Black Panther, you know, in the movie, Shuri is pretty much behind the scenes of her brother T'Challa. But the reality is she's the scientist. She's the brains of it all. She's the one that creates everything for Black Panther, his weapons, everything like that. She's like a scientist. So she's amazing. So that's why I really love Shuri and her character alone. And so here is the cover of this. I love it. I also love Nick Stone. She has written Dear Martin. She has written a lot. There's also going to be another book that's going to be coming out. It's Dear Justin, which is the sequel or the next book from Dear Martin. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. Nick Stone is a great author, so definitely check her out. And her Instagram page and her social media is amazing. But yeah, so we have Shuri from Nick Stone. And then if you take off the cover, it's really beautiful. It's purple. It says Shuri with the purple foiling. Hello. And then on the front, so let's see what this one is about. So it says, the heart-shaped herb, source of the Black Panther's incredible powers for generation after generation, is dying. Without it, the legacy of the Black Panther and the safety and prosperity of Wakanda are in jeopardy. While tribe leaders argue, frozen in disagreement, the youngest member of the royal family takes matters into her own hands. Shuri, warrior, inventor, and a young sister of T'Challa, the Black Panther has disobeyed the commands of her elders and left her homeland to root out the source of this ecological crisis. But the truth she uncovers would pose a greater threat than she or any of her countrymen could have imagined. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this. It already sounds amazing. Even on the back it says, if you told Shuri a fight would be waiting for her the first time she left Wakanda, she'd roll her dark eyes and wave you off like a conspiracy theory. Not that she'd ever admit it aloud, but she's not even sure she can fight. Thanks to Mother, she hasn't truly trained in years. She was still a single digit in age the last time she made a fist. Because fight she will. Yeah, because fight she will, for herself, her life, her future, for her people, for their future. She will go out of her way. She will risk it all, her very existence. The princess will fight for Wakanda. So yeah, like this, I'm definitely looking forward to reading. I'll probably be reading this in July as well, along with Pet. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on my July TBR when I finally do that video. Last but not least, I got this book as well. I haven't read it yet. I've been wanting to read it. I've met him. I've gotten a couple of his books signed by him. He's an amazing, amazing author and writer. And this is also Marvel as well. And that is Miles Morales, Spider-Man by Jason Reynolds. So yeah, so many people probably already read this. I have not. So I'm going to go ahead and read this in July as well, along with Pet and Shuri, just to go along with everything. But yes, look at this cover. It's amazing. And I just love it. He looks so like badass, right? Like, look at that face. But yeah, so if I take the cover off of this, pretty looks like that. It's black, but look at that. The red foiling stands out. And then let's go ahead and see what this one is about, which I think everyone has already seen the movie. But it says, everyone gets mad at hustlers, especially if you're on the victim side of the hustle. And Miles knew hustling was in his veins. Miles Morales is just your average teenager. Dinner every Sunday with his parents, chilling out playing old school video games with his best friend, Genki, crushing on brainy, beautiful poet Alicia. He's even got a scholarship spot at the prestigious Brooklyn Visions Academy. Oh yeah, and he's Spider-Man. But lately, Miles' spidey sense has been on the fritz. When a misunderstanding leads to his suspension from school, Miles begins to question his abilities. After all, his dad and uncle were once Brooklyn Jack boys with criminal records. Maybe kids like Miles aren't meant to be superheroes. Maybe Miles should take his dad's advice and focus on saving himself. As Miles tries to get his school life back on track, he can't shake the vivid nightmares that continue to haunt him, nor can he avoid the relentless buzz of his spidey sense every day in history class, and his teachers suspect lectures on slavery and the modern-day prison system. But after his scholarship is threatened, Miles uncovers a chilling plot, one that puts his friends, his neighborhood, and himself at risk. It's time for Miles to suit up. So, already this sounds amazing. I'm looking forward to reading this for sure. Like everything, like these books alone sound amazing. And like I said, it is Juneteenth, and I wanted to share some books that are written by Black authors. Like I have so many books that I have written by Black authors. Like back here, I have A Blade So Black by L.O. McKinney, who's amazing, who's also going to be having her own comic, a superhero called Nubia. It's a graphic novel, I believe. So yeah, so it's Nubia. I also have The Hate You Give and On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, which I heard on the come up was going to be another movie, and then her third book, I forget, Concrete Rose, I believe is what it's called, is going to be coming out next year. So I'm looking forward for that. I also have Children of Blood and Bone and Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tommy Adeyemi, which was she is amazing. Sorry, I have my Funko in there. I have Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron, which she just revealed the second book cover, which is amazing. It's all red and whatnot, so I'm excited about that. Then we have Daughters of Enri, which is by Rennie Amayo. So I'm definitely looking forward for the second book. I haven't heard anything about the second book or the reveal of the cover yet, so I'm keeping an eye on that. I have A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, who also pretty much revealed the covers for that. So there's gonna be new covers for it, paperback. I was a little like, no, but then again, I don't really have the official book because I just have the ARC that I received before it came out, which came out last year. Yeah. So I also have Slay by Brittany Morris. I was able to meet her and get my book signed. She came to Columbus, Ohio. So I'm excited for her second book, which is going to be coming out. Sorry, I got a water bottle right here. Then I have A Song of Wraith and Ruin. And of course, everybody should know that by Roseanne. She's great. So she has this book. I haven't read it yet. It's going to be on my TBR. Actually, I'm going to try to force it in to read it this month in June. So I'm going to try to do that. I have Harbor Me. I have If You Come Softly by Jacqueline Woodson, which she's also a great Black author. I have The Opposite of Always by Reynolds. Reynolds. I believe it's Jason Reynolds. Yeah. Or excuse me, not Jason, it's Justin. Sorry, I get them mixed up. So for The Opposite of Always, it's Justin Reynolds. So I got this book signed. He's also going to be coming out with, I feel like it's Parachutes. I forget. I think it's coming out this year, either in August or September. So I already had pre-ordered that. Then I have The Sun Is Also a Star and Everything by Nicola Yoon, which I love those books so much. I like the Everything movie. The Sun Is Also a Star movie, I don't know. I like the book better, but the books are always better. And of course, since I love Marvel so much, I have all of the Black Panther, all the Black Panther Funkos up here. I have Shuri. I have Black Panther. I have Black Panther in his suit. I have Nakia. I have Eric Killmonger. This is the Chase version. I have Okoye. I have M'Baku. I have Eric Killmonger again. And then I have the Chrome collection of Shuri and Black Panther as well. And here's another part of Killmonger right here. So there was another book that I just finished reading, The Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rochon. There's also some other books I have to read that just came out this year, and their debut books as well. I also have a lot of books. I have read all of Chimamanda Adichie's books, like Half of Yellow Sun, Americana, everything, the small book about being a feminist and everything like that. Like, I have a lot of books. Like, I grew up where my mom always, how she had me grow up was to love Black literature and support Black literature and Black writers. So literally, as I was growing up, I was reading a lot more from Black authors, due to the fact. So yeah, so that's how and then I love supporting Black authors because they don't really get enough support as what they should be and get the credit that is due. But yeah, so these, like, the 3 books that I already shared with you, definitely look forward to seeing them in my July TBR, because they're really short reads, so I probably will get through them fairly quickly. But yeah, so these are the 3 books that I've already acknowledged and I can't wait to get into. And then I also shared the books that I've already read and some that I haven't read, some that I haven't read yet, but I plan on doing so. But yeah, but anyways, once again, happy Juneteenth. This day has been great. I haven't been able to do very much because I'm super pregnant. I'm 34 weeks pregnant right now. And I'm definitely starting to feel it for sure. I still haven't packed my hospital bag. I definitely need to get on that ASAP. And also pack up my kids' bags because they'll be staying with my parents when me and my husband are at the hospital. So yeah, I have a lot going on, but it's okay. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed Juneteenth and the Juneteenth Book Fest with all the authors. on YouTube. I love the Jeopardy one. There, all the videos was great. I love the Jeopardy one. As LL McKinney was going over Jeopardy with who was on there? Jason Reynolds, Danielle Clayton. You had J. Cole, and then you also had Candace on there. Candace Elo. So yeah, that was amazing. I was laughing with that one. Laughing. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.